Disconnected.
Hi. Hey, love. Welcome. Please share this video with your friends. Please like the video. Hi, guys. You are God. You are God. Hallelujah. Hello, eternal creator, Adonai, our sovereign God. Thank you. Hey, Elizabeth. How's it going? Let's give everybody a chance to come in. Please share the video. Eternal creator, hey! We're gonna get started in a minute, guys. Let's give people a chance to come on. Thank you for sharing. Welcome, everybody, Facebook fam and YouTube people fam. I welcome you all. I am Lunar Pheonix. It's Saturday night, and we're going to get started, and we're going to have some fun and get some insight into some things, and we're going to talk about some things. Hi. Welcome. So everybody knows the ground rules. Guess the color I'm thinking of. You get a free card. Yes, let's do it. If you don't want to use your intuition, you're more than happy to make a donation to skip the guessing. Also, yes, no questions. They're free as well. All you have to do is drop them in the comment box. Javon, did you come to my house and look at my paper? What's your question, Javon? That's not right. Javon, you're hot. You got it with gold. Wow. Javon, drop your question, love. You got it off the bat. Okay. Go, General. Hey, Gigi, you still up this time of night, love? I love you. That's my granny, y'all. 90 years young. Marie? Let me say, okay. Marie? Marie, I'm getting ready to ban you right now. This is not that platform. This is not that space. This is not that time. I do not appreciate the disrespect of you coming in here on my live and advertising for a Dr. Ozo. My people know that I work with them. I don't charge them exorbitant amount of money to do anything. We're not casting spells here. That's not what we do here. Marie, I'm charging them exorbitant amount of money to do anything. We're not casting spells here. That's not what we do here. Marie, you just got yourself banned and blocked. And anybody else with that foolishness, I'm not going to allow someone to come in and take advantage of people and deceive people. This is not that platform. So, Marie, thank you for paying us a visit, but you got to go. Hold on, guys. Let me take care of Marie. She got to get out of here. Marie, you finna go. You got to go, baby. Marie, you're officially blocked. Have a great night. No, ain't no vibe killing here, baby. She just got to go. She can take that foolishness somewhere else. I'm not going to let somebody come in here and do that type of stuff. So, Javon, I got your cards on the table, baby. Quit talking to, I don't know what's going on, what kind of conversations you're having with some people, but I think you're giving out a little bit too much information. But it's well, it's okay. Your ancestors are talking to you, and they want to come through. So both of these cards have scriptures, but I'll read them to you in a minute. So your ancestors are with you, and your your situation is going to improve. Things are going to get better. You're going to be able to relax a little bit, breathe a little bit more, and help is here. Help is coming. I am putting together and working on some things for our community so that we can be a blessing to each other. So I want everyone that is able to put aside $100. Just put it to the side for right now. And I'll give further instructions later. If you have it, trying to get it. If you don't have it right now, don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out, but we're going to work it out so that everybody in the community is blessed. We're going to work together. We're going to pull together, and we're going to have an awesome, it's going to be awesome. Hey, Ebony. So, guys, let me give Javon her scriptures for her two cards for them bones and the ancestors. I see the need, so I am working with someone very close to me, and we're going to put something together that will generate what you guys need, and we're going to make sure that everyone gets blessed. We're going to keep it going, and we're going to go higher and expand together. So, Javon, the scripture is John 7:24. Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. Like I said, all is well. Don't worry about what the situation looks like. I don't care what's going on, what things are, what the signs are saying, or what you're seeing with your physical eye. Don't worry about it. All is well. All is well. Remember that. Don't worry about what the situation looks like. You know that all is well. Know that all things are working for your good. Romans 8:28 says, and we know all things work together good for the good of those that love the Lord and those that are called according to his purpose. So if you love the Lord today, if you understand the universe today, know that everything that's happening in your life is working for your good, is working for a better outcome, because you have to look at the biggest picture. It's bigger than you. So some things are taking place now so that you can get the end result, which is better. You know, we don't want temporary relief. We want long-term residual relief. We want to be able to relax, live in peace, and have joy. So don't worry about what you're going through right now as well. Things are going to get better. It's going to get better. And I'm going to make sure that everyone that participates and just get on board, we're going to be fine. So the scripture for the ancestors is Proverbs 30:17. The eye that mocketh at his father and despiseth to obey his mother, the ravens of the valley shall pick it out, and the young eagle shall eat it. So, with that being said, when the ancestors come up, it's like the death card as well. But yeah, I got to understand something has to end for a new beginning to happen. So something is ending in your life. This dry period, this period of going through stuff is ending, so that something new and better can take place. Remember your end result. You're happy. You're with family. All is well, Javon. So right now, I know things don't look good and don't feel good, but I promise you they're going to get better here shortly. Okay, ladies, guys, gentlemen, loved ones, friends, let's get it going. Let's go with some more colors or yes, no questions. If you don't want to use your intuition, please feel free to drop a donation greater than $1. You're more than welcome, Javon. And let me get some sage going around here, because yeah, it's Saturday night, so late night stuff, you know, all kinds of people and things show up. So it's all is well. They don't kill no vibe. They are my motivators. That's why I do what I do, because I hate liars and I hate people that deceive others. This is not that platform. It's not going to happen. No, not blue. Not green. No, not yellow, pink, or red. Not white. Purple. Miss Juicy Mouse. What's your question, sweetie? And this sage burns a little different because it has the dragon's blood. It's been dipped in dragon's blood. General. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Let me clear the air a little bit. Also, guys, remember, yes, no questions. They're free too. I sell sage. But you can always go to any of the botanicals in your area as well. Some of the smoke shops sell it. Okay, Miss Juicy Mouse. You're in the courting stages again with your loved one. You know, it might not be new, but it's like y'all are trying to really come together and work together. And the family is watching to see y'all come how far y'all come along together as well. Also, 10 of sticks. You're not letting go. You're still taking on stuff that's not yours. You need to quit taking on other people's burdens, other people's issues, and other people's problems. You need to let grown folks be grown folks. Because what happens is sometimes it's okay to help sometimes, but sometimes when we intervene and we interject ourselves in someone's process, it delays them from coming out of what they're supposed to be coming out of, and they have to repeat the process until they get it right. So if you got family members that you keep bailing out and it's the same issue, it's time to take a step back and let them experience what they're supposed to experience so they can learn from the experience and grow and move forward and move up. Sometimes you have to let people get skin up, as I call it, beat up by life in order for them to see what is have that significant emotional experience. They can't see if you keep running to the rescue and putting band-aids on the issue and you keep bailing them out, they never learn. They just depend and they stop trying to figure it out because they know that Shatira's on the way. She got me. I don't have to do nothing because she gonna come and help me out. It's time for that to stop. Stop taking on these folks' problems. It's not yours. Let them deal with it. Don't let nobody die. I ain't saying that, but some of this stuff, they need to figure it out. Also, there's some conflict around your church home or whatnot. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. They're doing some stuff that's not right. But Whatever the conflict is, even though you see it, it's not for you to speak on. Pray over it. Also, got the grandchildren here. All is well. Things are going to get better. Things are going to turn around. Things are going to improve. So you got 2 cards that have scriptures. Number 4, courting. And your last one, number 17, the grandchildren. So I'm going to pull those scriptures for you. So, courting. The scripture in this, the lovers, is 1 John 5, 7 through 8. For there are 3 that testify, the spirit and the water and the blood, and these 3 agree. So, with that being said, your spirit, the water, your love, and everything, the blood, you guys got to agree. That's you and your mate, your family. You and your mate have to agree on what you're going to pray about. You have to agree on how y'all are going to stay united in spite of what's going on or what's being said or what's being done. Y'all have to sit down and decide how y'all going to pull together and not let people pull y'all apart and stop feeding into the foolishness. And you need to look at the things that you're attached to as well, and people that you're attached to. You know, outside of your marriage, certain things you need to let go. And don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what they're saying or what they're doing. It's okay. People say a whole lot of stuff, but it means nothing, because at the end of the day, they don't have to walk your walk. They don't have to live your life. And it has nothing to do with them. So don't get thrown by that. Let's get the scripture for the grandchildren. Scripture for the grandchildren, Genesis 31 and 55. Early in the next morning, Laban kissed his grandchildren and his daughters and blessed them. Then he left and returned home. So, with that being said, Miss Juicy, you don't need proof to know what you know and to believe in what you believe in. You need to start counting your blessings. Stop looking at the darker side of things. Look for the silver light and look for the good and stuff. Don't worry about the negative. Don't even worry about, don't entertain it. That's a distraction. That is a distraction. Hi, loves. Yes, all is well. So, and then when you do give or do things for people, make sure you do it from a place of love without the expectation of it being reciprocated from that person. Because usually a lot of times what happens when we bless people, and the people that we're blessed, we already know that they may want to give back, but they're not in a position to. So your blessing comes from somewhere else. So you look for your blessing from somewhere else, or don't look at it all. Just do it and forget about it. My grandmother used to tell me, a deed done to talk about, you might as well not have done. But a deed done and forgotten is a deed well done. So do what you do and don't think about it anymore. And it's well. Don't worry about it. It's good. Don't expect anything in return. I see somebody just hit my Cash App. Who is this? Let me see. Okay, I know who that is. Let me make sure. Cornette, drop your question, love. I already know who that is. Courtney's dropping his question, ladies and gentlemen. Please feel free to drop your yes, no questions in the chat, in the comment box as well. Also, remember, if you're looking for black soap or you like black soap, I have it. I also have homemade bar soap. I have large bars and small. I also have shower gel. I have shea butter body cream and unscented and 35 different fragrances. Those are posted in the group under announcements. If you need my services outside of just regular readings, you know, then all those prices are listed there. If you have events that you want to give away nice, good smelling products that people can keep, is there. I have different shape molds. I have done molds for baby showers. I have roses and just about you name it, whatever shape or form you want, I can create. Cornette, where your question at, baby? Will you or your current baby father work things out? Yes, Ebony. Okay, Tiffany, I'm waiting on are you in Nicole? Who's Nicole? And I know this CTO is Cornette. Is that you, Tiffany? Okay, Nick and Nicole, that's you. Okay. Okay, so Cornette. Let me answer Cornette, then I got Nick and Nicole. And Tiffany, in order to get a general reading without guessing the color, you have to drop a donation greater than $1. Can someone in the chat tell Tiffany how we get readings, please? Okay. Okay, Cornette, here's what we got. We got Bishop Mason here, number 5, and I'm going to give you the scripture for him first. And is James 4:17. So whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him is sin. So with that being said, you want your brother to come out and conform to what we call the normal world, the regular world, and what you call doing the right thing. But you have to also talk with him and have a conversation to see where his mind is, because I think when he comes out, he has a total different mindset than what happened than it was when it went in, and he sees the bigger picture. So the brother you knew when he went in is not the same brother that is coming out of that institution, and he is really he's a nonconformist, which is not always a bad thing, but he is going to be kind of revolutionary about his views. He's going to be kind of controversial, and he's going to try to work the right path. If he's having anger issues when he get out, please put him and connect him with me. I am an anger management specialist, and I'll be more than happy to work with him if that's something you think that he would be willing to do. Also, when he comes out, he's going to be with family. Things are good, and the family life is great, and it's going to be well. But your brother also has some enemies, and right now he is really surrounded by enemies. So you guys need to be praying for him that he's covered until he comes home, because a lot of people are not pleased, and because he has made the changes that he's made, and he's no longer in alignment with some things that he used to go along with when he first got into the institution that he's in. He has enemies. He's made a lot of enemies because he's made a sincere and true change, and he's not going to do some things that they want him to do. And it's kind of uncomfortable, but it's all as well, because he's still going to come home. He's still going to be well, and things are going to be fine. But you got to understand that when he comes home, the picture in your mind of how he should behave or be is not necessarily what you're going to see, but that does not mean he is doing something wrong, Cornette. He's just his viewpoints are different, but he's not wrong, and he's going to try and do the right thing and work, and he's going to be kind of vocal. So I don't know what he was like before he went in, but I hope you're ready. Okay, Nicole, Nick, you want a general? I got you. I hope that helped you, Cornette. Well, you got stuff popping out already, Nicole. I think every time you get cards, they pop. See? What you got going on here? Okay. Y'all done? So, Nicole, you got the big queen here. You're more than welcome, Cornette. And I'm going to pull the scripture. With this big queen, that means that you are the queen. You are the prize. You are the queen, and you have to carry yourself as such, and stop digressing and letting people bring you, Lord, and bring you to that level, because you get caught up in what people are saying and what they're doing, and you want to be so quick to get back with them on what they say and stuff. And sometimes the best response is none at all. Sometimes some of that stuff that is said or done does not even deserve a response or your attention, and your mind gets trapped up and caught up in that stuff, and then you get off track, and then you have all this negative stuff going on to the point sometimes you can't even rest because you be so worked up about it. I need you to stop that. The scripture for this one is Isaiah 21:5. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. Shield. Anoint the shield, covered in the blood. boundless beauty, your invincibility. Consider, where you come from, what you were taught when you were little, those little common sense things that your mama or your grandmama used to tell you. Those are the things you should be recalling right now when these type of situations come up. Those are the things you should be pulling on. And you have to think about how are you giving your pleasure, how you get your pleasure from things, and how do others and the world come into play in your life right now. It's you got to go back and remember those little common sense things they tell you. My grandmama, I used to say, Grandma, I don't understand why you keep fussing at me about this, and the other. And she said, keep living. Keep living. Now that I'll be 50 next year, I understand what she says about the keep living part, because I had to live to understand and experience life to understand what was going on. So right now, things are sort of inside out, upside down, things in kind of disarray, but it's well. Sometimes you have to clear out, mess stuff up, tear this stuff down so that when it's built back up, it's done the right way. Some things you have to just throw out, clear out, and that's what's happening in your life right now. God is moving things out of your life. The universe is moving things out of your life and people out of your way that you don't need, that don't mean you any good, that aren't serving you any purpose, and they just really they're draining you. And it's time out for that. It's no more of that. That's why everything is the way it is. That's why this everything is like all jumbled up. So you're looking for a sense of direction. Once you really narrow down which way you're going and determine the direction you're going in, your money is going to follow you. That's where you're going to find your money. So keep on your path. Keep following what you're led to do and what you're being pulled to, not pushed to, but the things you've been drawn to. Hold on to that. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. And this is a new deck, guys. This is Moonology Oracle cards. This is a different deck from my dragons that I usually pull from. And here we go. You got the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. That means what you're seeking, the closure you need, the things that you need to end, they're right there. It's going to happen for you. And it's like the doors have closed. Those doors that have closed, they're not going to open back up. So you can't run back through them because you're comfortable. You're going to be okay. You got to go forward. You got to kind of let things be the way they are and go with the flow and let things play out so that you can get to your next level where you need to be. The universe is trying to get you somewhere. Let it take you there. Stop trying to retreat. It's no more holding back and stepping back anymore. You got to move forward, keep pushing forward, keep your momentum, and keep going. Now is not the time to stop. Now is not the time to be scared and say, oh, I can't do it. Yes, you can, and yes, you will, Nicole. I hope that resonates with you. Also, we can start back with guessing colors. If you don't want your personal business out here, if you have questions you feel like are a little bit too intimate for this platform, please feel free to book a private reading with me. Also, ladies, I encourage everyone to go and join the group Please like this live feed and share it with people you think would benefit from it or would enjoy it. You're more than welcome to call. Also, July 16th is slowly approaching. That is the last day I will be doing any free coaching sessions. With that being said, if you have business ideas and businesses that you're trying to get started, trying to get off the ground, I encourage you to go to the website listed, icreateleadership.com, and purchase the book. It's $20, The Power of One Leadership Playbook by Jeffrey Ingram. When you purchase the book, you automatically become eligible for the 7-day leadership boot camp. And it is a life changer and game changer. This man has made people millions and millions of dollars. He has helped different types of companies, top companies around the world. So I encourage you, if you're trying to get started and you don't know what to do, and you got all these ideas in your head, sure, Ebony, I'd be glad to. I can help you develop your gifts. Yes. So I encourage you to get this book. Also, 7 days. So the next boot camp is August, first week of August. No, not blue. And I have to keep catching myself because I keep wanting to blurt out the color. So that's why I have to catch myself. So no, it's not blue. Also, if you have yes, no questions, please drop them in the comment box. Tiffany, you did? Which platform did you use, love? I got it. I got it. Drop your question, baby. Thank you, love. What's your question? Hold on, get Ebony. Let's give Tiffany an opportunity to drop her question. Just general. Whew. Y'all gonna quit doing this here. Y'all not gonna be jumping out my hand like this. I'm told y'all it's not what we do. You're more than welcome. Okay. So here we go. Tiffany, you got the 7 of baskets, and everything has been laid out. Everything is laid out before you. All you're really looking for from me is actually confirmation, because you already know what's going on in your life. So, with that being said, all of what you have and what you need is there. Everything has been laid out. It's like it's plain as day. You see it. You already know what's going on. Also, you are the prize. You don't have to chase behind anybody, beg anybody. You don't have to change who you are, behave a different way for someone to love you, like you, be around you, be with you, or whatever the case may be. It's not necessary. You are the prize. You are a queen, and you need to carry yourself as such. Stop settling and stop trying to impress somebody, because at the end of the day, he needs to be impressing you. He needs to be chasing you. He needs to be looking for you. You know, it's the man that finds a wife that finds a good thing. There's nothing in the Bible, nothing written that we go look for anything. The man finds the good thing. And as a queen, you are a good thing. All women and men that are living right and trying to do right, and even some that are kind of off track, we are good things. But you have to be the woman, you have to be found. And the man has to look for it. Stop taking on burdens that are not yours. Stop it. I need y'all guys to quit rescuing everybody. I need y'all to take these S's and W's off your chest. No more Wonder Woman, no more Superman. I need you guys to understand that some things people have to go through in order to get somewhere in life. And yes, sometimes it's okay to help, but sometimes you enable people to stay stuck in the mess that they're doing, and you know that you're enabling them and you're not helping them, because you become a crutch to them, and then they can't move forward and they can't grow. Stop it. Stop it. Have sometimes the best love is that tough love to say no. You're gonna have to learn it. You're gonna have to learn it, because what you're doing, sometimes you help so much that you can't even help yourself after you're done helping somebody else. That's not how that goes. It's not about giving until you hurt. For what? No more of that. No more giving till you hurt. Okay, I'm gonna make this announcement again. Those of you that are closely following me, those of you that I know some of you guys' situations, you guys need some stuff. Y'all need your money situations and things to turn around and get better. If you have $100, I need you to put it to the side and just hold it and just sit on it and don't touch it. And, and I'll tell you guys what to do with it later. It won't be tonight, but I'm putting some stuff together where the community of Lunar Pheonix, that we will come together and we will grow and we will move forward together. And I want to make sure that everyone is getting something in their pocket. It's going to happen. So the next thing, last card for you, Tiffany, is Black Herman. Black Herman says that you are equipped with everything that you need. You have what you need, and you're looking for stuff, and you got it. No one else has it. You have what you need. You are what you need. Your mind is what you need. Okay? You are what you need as well. Stop looking to other people. Stop looking to other people for validation. You don't need to look for anybody to validate yourself. Hey, Deborah, what's happening? So the scripture that goes along with Black Herman is this. Black Herman's scripture is Matthew 17:20. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. What does that mean? Tiffany, take the blocks off your mind. Take the blocks off your mind. and you got to speak and say, get this, move this stuff. And you have to talk to your angels. You have to talk to your ancestors. You have to tell them, look, I need you to go over here and do this or do that, or I need this and I need that. Closed mouth does not get fed. Okay? So if you're sitting up at night worrying about how you're going to get this and that, while you sitting up there in your word, you can talk to these angels and your ancestors. Look, y'all, but this is what I do. I have a general conversation with my ancestors and angels and God. Look, and all the other folks that I talk to, this is what I need right now. It's just that plain and simple. Whatever it is, if it's a bill, if you need food, if you need your house, if you need, hey, I need you to go talk to so and so and so, John Q. Public, and tell John Q. Public to let me have this house. I need you to tell Sally Sue that I need this car, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, you have to speak it. You have to tell them what to do so that they can go and move and talk. And that's how it works. You speak what you want. Don't worry about what you don't want. We don't even talk about it. Ain't no use to talking about what you don't want, because you don't want to manifest that. You don't want that coming up. So you don't worry about what you don't want. Don't worry about that. Say, I want this. I want $1 million. Did y'all see T.I.'s video today that he posted? I want my $1 million out of that. You understand? So what I'm saying to you is, whatever the obstacles are, you have to keep pushing. And when you get the momentum and you see things are going, don't get midstream and you see the progress and then you say, okay, it's going to be all right. And then you stop putting in effort. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing, because guess what? Everyone's life is a living testimony in action to somebody. Somebody's watching somebody. So don't think that you're so small that no one's paying attention to you, or no one cares what's going on with you, or no one thinks something about you. Your children, the young people in your life, older people, their eyes are on each and every one of us. And it's what we do, how we do, and how we carry ourselves determines what the end result is. If you stop in the middle of the road and you get comfortable in the middle of the road, guess what? There's a truck coming. There's a bus coming. Don't get hit. Go on to the other side. Don't get stuck between just enough and not enough and just enough. Go on to the other side. Push forward to more than enough. So when you get to more than enough, guess what? The blessings can trickle down everywhere else. Because you wanted to keep going and going and going. So let's get this bus going. Let's get on board. Let's get our mindsets right. Only what you want. And those of you that have a negative mindset, free coaching tool. Get you a notebook. You're more than welcome. And for every negative thought that's coming your way about the things that you want, write it down and turn it to something positive. Because what happens is, this is how things work. Law of attraction, whatever you want to call it, manifestation 101. I got you. Just put $100 to the side, baby. Also, go ahead and get this book. We're all leaders. The next boot camp is in August. The information is on the screen. Just put your $100, at least $100 to the side. That's all you got to do about your money for right now. And I'm going to make the group private. The Lunar Pheonix group private. So please join and, request to get in, and I'll let you in. Back to what I was saying. Let's get on board. Get the notebooks. Get a notebook. Get a little, it ain't got to be big. It got to be one of them little spiral notebooks and write down this negative stuff that's coming in and turn it around. Because what happens, just put your money up. Put your money. All I want you to do is put $100 to the side. I am putting something together specifically for the Lunar Pheonix community. And what stays in the community is what happens in the community stays in the community. And this is something that can be a blessing for y'all for the rest of your lives, however you want to do it. Not just for me, but for everybody. So tell your friends, tell your families. And I'm setting it up because I don't want anyone taking advantage of it. So myself and a good friend, we're going to run what we're going to do so that there's no outside person in it or involved in it. Just put it up, put the money to the side. Don't touch it. Because you're going to have to be able to let it sit for a minute to do what it does. So back to these negative statements. Every time you speak something negative and you're looking for a positive, you cancel out what you're looking for. You cancel out what you want. So stop speaking negative stuff over the things that you want. It can be simple as they're going to say no, or it ain't going to happen. It is going to happen, and it's always yes. The word is yes. There's no such thing as no. It's coming. It's happening. It's going to happen. It's already happened. The change is happening. It's not coming. The change is here. So, with that being said, I've reached the midnight hour. But I'll be gladly to stay if you guys are going to participate. But I'm not going to sit here and stare at the screen and there are no colors going and there are no yes, no questions going. So it's up to y'all. Drop some colors. Drop some yes, no questions. So I'm assuming everybody's good for the night. Okay, Deborah. No, not green. Will you be a professional cook? Not yellow. Yes, Sade, Ebony. Deb, what's your question? Hold on, Deborah, what's your question? Let Miss Deborah drop a question, guys. Miss Mitchell. Hey, where your question at? You got it with white. Yes, Juicy. Okay, you want to know about business. Okay, and will your daughter be success? Yes. Okay, Miss Deborah, you want to know about business? Okay, Miss Deborah. First card that popped out my hand was John Horse. John Horse was a revolutionary. He fought for us and he defended us and he worked hard for us. And you fight for what you believe in, and your business is something that is very much um, you're invested in, and you just need some good advisors, somebody to lead you. So I really encourage you to purchase the book. The information is on the screen. It's the Power of One Leadership Playbook by Jeffrey Ingram. I create leadership.org. Everyone needs a life coach. Everyone needs someone to help them through the rough patches and how to get things done and how to grow business. He is the guru. He is the one to go to. He is it. He is it. So I'm gonna give you your scripture. So just like some people say I'm the truth with what I do here. He is the truth with helping you make millions of dollars. He is the one that will get you to where you need to be, Miss Deborah. And he also gives a free the 7-day boot camp. The next one starts August, the first week of August. Your scriptures is Proverbs 11 and 14, Miss Deborah. And it says, where there is no guidance, a people falls. But in abundance of counselors, there is safety. So, Deborah, get, please, the book is only $20. The website is at the bottom. iCreateLeadership.org. You can go there, and you can also read about the company, read about his company, read about his history, and things of that nature as well. It's there. It's great. They even have a youth program as well, so you can get your children or your grandchildren plugged into this young, so they have that mindset. They come up in a culture of success or thinking success and knowing what it is and how to do and how to plan. He teaches us all. Okay. So the next card is the 7 of baskets. Miss Deborah, you already know. You just want confirmation. All your stuff has been laid out, just like the other young lady before me. All y'all business people, y'all already know. Y'all come here for confirmation on stuff you already know. Stop second guessing yourself. Stop questioning, should you or is it? It is. And yes, you should. It's there. Everything is laid out. You're more than welcome. So, your next card are these grandchildren. Let me turn this Bluetooth off because it's getting on my nerves now. It's off. The Bluetooth is off. Okay. It's off. Okay. So with these grandchildren, song that comes to my mind is that song we were taught when we were children. He got the whole world in his hands. He got your whole world in his hands, Deborah. He got everything, every little detail in his hands is in his hands. He got it, Deborah. It's well. It's your whole world is in his hands. And he got it. And it's well, Deborah. The scripture for the grandchildren. And I read it earlier, but I don't think you were all. Because what I'm going to start doing, if I've already read it once, I'm not going to keep going pulling that scripture. But I don't think you were on. And it says, early the next morning, Laban kissed his grandchildren and his daughters and blessed them. Then he left and returned home. This is Genesis 31 and 55. So, Deborah, I want you to think about what's your motivation to get up and do what you do in the morning. Know that, count your blessings. Don't worry about, stop fussing about the other little stuff. It's nothing. It's not about anything. Stop all the fussing. Know that all is well and everything's going to turn out just right in the end. Even in your personal relationship, things it's going to be well. I don't know who this is. If you got anybody or you got a friend that's been around for a while, but you just keep him at bay as the friend, or if you're married or whatever, this is what it is. It's going to be well. You got somebody that's going to help you. Also, there's going to be a clearing out of dirt and things like that, things that no longer serve you, and things are going to be clean and done the right way, and things is a new beginning, a new fresh start. Deborah, is what I hear. So all is well. Know that business, everything. Get your guide and do what you need to do, and stop procrastinating and quit fussing. And yes, I don't know. I heard that song. I heard it just as plain as day. So that song is for you. Know that all is well. He has your world in his hands and is well. Stop taking his stuff and going back and trying to take it out of his hands and trying to fix it yourself. Leave it alone. New home. Okay, it's well then. It's there. It's there. He got your whole world in his hands. Okay, so guys, are we continuing on, or we going to bed? What we doing? Cause y'all won't see me tomorrow. I see you guys Monday, 6:30, 6:30, 7:30 Monday, and I'm going to post the broadcast times on the page and in the group. I'll stay a little longer if I get some people to participate, but I'm not going to sit here. No one's participating. No, not black. Okay, no, not green. Not blue. Not yellow. Not orange. Yes, ma'am. Phone numbers posted on the page. Not silver, not gray. Good night, Deborah. Thank you for coming. Not red. No, not the green. Okay, want some juice. I got it. Okay, your friend wants to talk with me. That's fine. Okay, I'm done. I don't know what this is going. I can't figure it out. Who got brown? Ebony. What's your question? Tiffany, you can ask your friend you can go to the page Lunar Pheonix, go to services, and click on what they want and schedule. I got you, Ebony. Should your daughter go to the military? No. General. Yes, ma'am. It's on that ticker coming across the bottom of the screen. Hold on, Tip. Okay, Ebony, new beginnings. New opportunities are coming your way. New opportunities are coming. Also, Ebony, why is it so hard for you to accept help from other people? Why do you feel like you got to do everything by yourself? They got their hand out and this person has no ulterior motive but to help you. This individual that's coming to you have been begging you to let them help, and you just kind of just know you've pushed them out. And I need you to accept help. Why is that so hard for you? Also, strength card. You, yeah, and you're in control. You don't have to be forceful about anything because you're already in control of the situation. See how she's just resting her hands on the cat? She's not, doesn't have a tight grip. She doesn't have a chain on them, doesn't have a leash on them. She's just there. That's your strength. It's done. It's nothing by force. If whatever your situation is, if you go at it with force or trying to demand your way, it's not gonna go well. You got to be easy. You got to be gentle. You have to be like water, smooth. So the scripture for this is Colossians 1 and 11. May you be strengthened with all power according to his glorious might for all endurance and patience with joy. So to be strengthened with all power is to be able to understand and know who you are first in God, to understand what it is that your assignment is, and to understand that you don't have to be loud to be heard, but to drop your question. So, with that being said, Ebony, I need you to stop. You ain't got to strong arm nobody. Just sit back, relax. I got it, Melinda. Drop your question. And after I do Melinda, I have someone that has contacted me offline. So after I finish with Melinda, I'm going to sign off for tonight. And I will see you guys Monday evening. You just want a general reading on love. So Tiffany, let your friend know I have received her stuff. And as soon as I sign off of here, I will call her. Hey, love, give me 1 minute. I got one. Good morning. Give me 1 minute. I got one more online. And then after that, I'm going to sign off and we can talk. All right. Ebony, you know it's going to cost you, right? So you want to learn from me. That's going to be $50 for 30 minutes, $100 an hour. When we start working with other things and elements, we'll get to that point and we'll work some stuff out, because hopefully by that time, you will have learned how to do some stuff. But you can reach out to me tomorrow and we can talk. I got a 6 o'clock appointment, so if you preferably early, that would be great. So even though it's late, I get up early. I'm up at 4:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. But let me get out. Like my grandma used to say, let all my people get home first, because when I first get up in the morning, everybody don't be with me. So I look forward. So Miss Melinda, seems like y'all got some stuff going on. All these cards popping out. So, Miss Melinda, you got the 9 of baskets here, and they're all full. You have everything that you need in a relationship. For a successful relationship, you guys come together, y'all communicate. There's trust, there's understanding in this reading. Hey, Tamara, you late, honey? I'm finna go and after this one, honey. You have to catch me Monday. Also, Melinda, somebody needs to understand that they're the prize, and they don't have to chase behind anybody, and they have to understand that they are what is being sought. They are the hot commodity, not the other way around. And people need to quit jerking their chain to make them feel otherwise. You too, love. Also, it's too many conversations going on about the situations going on. It's a lot of confusion, a lot of mess. So my recommendation is Psalms 110 that stops gossip. Start reading that every morning when you get up, so that'll cut down on the talk and what people are saying and speculating and all that kind of stuff about situations in general. Also, you have to be easy and smooth when dealing with relationships, love, um, and people, Jordan and DeAndre. You have to understand that even though you want certain things to happen and take place, you can't force it. You can't strong arm it. And when you do, you're going to get pushback. And sometimes the pushback is someone responding in a negative way. And when emotions are high and the energy is that charged, then things get said that should not be said, or said in a way that is hurtful and not helpful. So be easy. Hey, love. Also, with this is a man that you got to stop. You got to stop being so forceful and kind of demanding, because he's considering walking away. He's tired. He doesn't want to keep dealing with it. And so I don't know how you are personally or whatever, but I need you to soften your approach and your tones and how you deal with people so that he will want to stay. And then finally, Melinda, you're equipped and you know and you see just as well as I do. Sometimes I think probably even better than me. I don't know. Everybody wants confirmation of what they're seeing. You see what you see, you know what you know. It is what it is. So you're going to have to accept it and follow instructions, because you've been given instructions by God on what to do and how to deal with this situation. And I'm just coming back and reiterating what he says. Soft answer turns away wrath. You want love, you got to, there's the trust there, but you're going to kill it with all the foolishness. It's not necessary. Jordan and DeAndre are fine. They're going to be fine. You just need to stop all the talking. But that comes from having inappropriate conversations, because if you're in a relationship with somebody or seeking somebody, if there's an issue, the only person you should be having a conversation with about it is them. Guys, I'm going to sign out. I have someone waiting for me on the line. So remember, I don't care what's going on in your life. All is well. All is well. I don't care what it is. The walls may be falling down. Things may not seem to feel right. Don't worry about what it looks like. Know that all is well. Everything is working for your good. I love you guys, and I see you guys Monday, 6:30 p.m. And you're more than welcome, Melinda. You're more than welcome. See you guys soon. And remember, you can go online if you like homemade body products. I got them. I got your shea butter. I got your shower gel. I got the African black soap. I got your sage and your Palo Santos. Y'all have a wonderful night.